Along with the ton of secrets that Black Myth Wukong has to offer, there are also a pretty good handful of side quests that aren't exactly well explained in the game to kind of tell you exactly where to go. So today we're going to be talking about 3 quests that are in chapter 3. One of them starts in chapter 2. These are 3 quests in chapter 3 that are pretty easy to miss and maybe kind of burn through and didn't really get to them. I am going to be going over the rat transformation. I made a video on this before, but I did forget one big part, so we're going to go over that again in this video. We're going to be going over the 4 captains that you need to slay for the NPC that you see in the first cell of the pagoda when you first get to the prison. And lastly, we're going to be going over the fox quest that you get when you are on the road to Felicity in chapter 3, kind of deeper into the mountain. I hope this video helps you. If it does, please be sure to leave a like down below and subscribe if you're not already subscribed. If not, it's all good. We love y'all anyway. Let's get to the video. All right, guys, so first things first, we are going to be talking about the rat transformation that you can get starting in chapter 2. So what you're going to want to do is head to the village entrance, make a right after this bridge and pass these mobs over here on the right side, and you will walk up and see this house up here on the top of the hill. Here you will be able to activate a dialogue, and these 2 rats inside will be talking about these 2 boss fights. During this first boss fight, which is easy to find, I don't know if it's important to note, but I only killed the son first and the dad survived, and the dad actually left, which later on you find him in this next boss fight and he ends up initiating it, and it's his other son that you end up fighting. I don't know if that's important to note. I don't know if you'll still end up finding this second son without the dad there. You might. But yeah, so he comes over here and this is the second fight with the rats. I don't know if you need to finish these both or if it's important to note, but I just thought I'd throw it in there for you guys because this is what these rats inside will be talking about. Now, once you exhaust their dialogue, you are going to head to the pagoda realm. You have to be a little bit further. You're going to go to the lower pagoda. If you haven't already explored this area and this cell is not unlocked for you, then the rat transformation may not spawn in here. Now for me, it was already unlocked, so he spawned in here and I was able to just pick the sword up and get the transformation. Now if he's not in here, all you have to do is go back to lower pagoda and follow this path that I show you right here. He's actually going to be on the 2nd level all the way down, and he's going to be in a room that has like this like sacrificial stone, and he's going to end up being a boss fight. So you will go up there and you will actually fight him physically. He's a little bit tough of a fight, but it's nothing y'all can't handle, especially if you're coming back. But if you're coming through here, it's important to know that he does do a lot of fire damage and a lot of explosives. So after you cross that little wooden bridge, that little narrow wooden bridge, you're going to head down this way and you will find the room right here, and this is where he will be standing when you initiate the boss fight. After you defeat him, you will be able to grab the sword out of his chest and you will have this awesome transformation that you can use whenever you see fit. It's actually very, very strong and I highly suggest it. Next, we are going to be talking about the 4 captains quest line. When you initially get to the jail, you will be able to break through and you will find an NPC here on the left behind a locked gate. He will start giving you a little bit of his story. He's very depressed. He's had a rough life and Yellowbrow is giving him hell. So at this point in time, you will not be able to actually get the quest from him. Not until you get to the upper pagoda, as you see right here. After you get to the upper pagoda, you're going to maybe want to turn around and drop down into this hole. This will be the first captain, and after killing him, you will unlock all the gates in the entire prison. He is actually the one that's magically sealing it. So Captain Lotus Vision will be your first captain. After you collect his spirit, you will head back down to lower pagoda, open the gate, talk to the NPC, and this is where you will officially get the 4 captain quest. Now the next captain that you're going to find is going to be up at the very top of the Manny Will. He's at the very top of the pagoda and he is actually the main boss in this area. Captain Wise Voice is going to put up quite a fight if you haven't already fought him. And yeah, you should mentally prepare for this fight. But once you defeat him, you will have the 2nd captain under your belt. The next captain you won't find until you get to the Valley of Ecstasy Longevity Road, which is pretty high. You're going to turn around and you're going to make a left over here just around that big rock, and you will find the very third captain, which is going to be Captain Void Illusion. After you grab him, you're going to head back to Longevity Road, cross this frozen lake full of bodies, hopefully pass all these NPCs that are trying to kill you, and at the very top you will find Captain Calpawave. This will be the very last captain, and after you kill him, you will be able to get the very last captain's soul. Once you get his soul, you will be able to head back down to the lower pagoda and actually talk to that NPC that you just spoke with. This NPC will then give you a nice little cutscene where he will explain how basically Yellowbrow screwed him over and that he's kind of at peace now. So he gives you this spearhead at the end of the dialogue and basically says he doesn't really need it anymore. Now this spear that you can craft with this spearhead is actually focused towards thrust stance moves. So if you like thrust stance, it'd be awesome for you. It also gives you a new moveset. Lastly, guys, we are going to be talking about the fox quest that you get here at the Forest of Felicity. You are going to actually interact with this body right here, and you will start hearing a tale from a fox. Now, this will sound familiar because this is the cutscene that you saw between chapter 2 and chapter 3, where the guy saves the fox, has a bad dream about the fox, and then ends up killing the fox because of his dream. Now this guy ends up going on becoming a monk and ends up here in this temple. So this fox does want to get vengeance through you because unfortunately her soul lingered after she was murdered by this monk. So that's exactly what she's gonna do. Basically, you're going to have to end up all the way up here at Thunderclap Temple at the Mahavia Hall. I don't know if I said that right, but that's just outside of Yellowbrow's temple before you initiate the last boss fight. Follow this path and you will find the monk that she was talking about in her cutscene. Now, it's important to note that you do need to be in fox form in order to initiate the cutscene. And basically, after you jump in here, you will initiate a cutscene and he will start wanting to fight you. So I'm going to go ahead and leave you guys here with the actual fight. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. After you kill him, you will get a curious. You won't be able to keep the fox transformation because she's now at peace. If you like the video, please be sure to leave a like and subscribe if you're not already subscribed. If not, it's all good. We'll catch you on the next video. Peace.
What go for? God, much like I was in my younger days.
No way that still hit me. I forgot about this. I'm in a corner. My dodge is not working, man. Fuck. Now wants. Oh my god, he dodges this shit. You can't make this shit up. Bro, what the fuck? Let's go. I'm so glad you told me about that, bro. Oh, let's go.
Can free me from this thing. The nature of Yakois is beyond remedy. I've brought this on myself.
See you later. I'm fighting fucking Ip Man over here, man. Jesus.